Okay, so high class hooligan, UFC, MMA. Month of January is going to be a big month, and
Fucking
we
idiots.
are going to go ahead and take this time right. We're going to take this time right now and have a little prediction video. Put our predictions for what we think is going to happen. Obviously, the next big one is UFC 182 Saturday, January 3rd. This coming up Saturday, dude. You want to watch it?
We're doing our Christmas that day, but I think we're gonna be done by like 1. So yeah.
I think I want to buy it because I really want to watch that main card. I mean, we know what the main card is. Jones and Cormier. I really would like to see that.
Eat.
And then sure it's gonna be $44 or whatever the last one was, but I don't even know if it's gonna be a good fight.
I honestly don't think it is. I think the hype's gonna be better than the fight.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's been hyped up for a fucking long time too. It's not gonna live up to it.
I know. Why didn't they fight? Because they were supposed to fight in November, weren't they?
Who knows? Everybody gets fucking hurt nowadays.
Oh.
Kid, fucking thumb's broke. Come on, you don't need your thumb to fight. Fucking fight.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah. That's why I like Conor McGregor. We'll talk about him, but that's why I like that guy.
Yeah, he's got one coming up too.
Yeah, fuck, my thumb's broken. I'm getting paid.
Fucking Jones has lost one fight, but that was a very controversial loss due to a bunch of eye pokes, I believe it was.
Yep.
Cormier's never lost a fight, but he's got less fights. He's also a short, pudgy bastard.
Yeah.
Compared to Jones's long, lanky, crazy reach.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Recently, in light of recent events, I've kind of not liked Jones that much. I used to like him a lot, just because he's an Albuquerque guy. But, yeah, I really don't like his attitude or anything, his personality or anything. So I kind of might be slightly rooting against him, but I probably won't tell anybody that because I think he's probably going to win the fight, and I don't want to look like an idiot.
Well, I'm the same way. I don't care if I look like an idiot. I'm rooting against him. He's most definitely going to win, but I don't want him to win. But he's probably going to win. He's going to win.
Yeah, I think so.
That's for me. It takes him to the ground, though, because I think he's got 1,000 times better wrestling. But again, he's a short, pudgy guy, so who knows?
I think the sad thing is Cormier is a better wrestler. Yeah. Well, on paper, but I think Jones will probably out-wrestle him.
Yeah. I think he's a better wrestler, but I think just Jones is like fucking elbows and knees. Like, it's hard to wrestle a guy like that.
Dude,
it's fucking picky.
And Jones has devastating elbows and knees when he starts throwing that shit.
But I think Cormier can punch way fucking harder.
Yeah, you think so?
Oh, yeah, dude. With that little short fucking frame, I bet he could knock you out, but it's just getting to Jones' fucking head way the fuck up there. So
there's really nothing else on that card that's worth watching. Once again, that's UFC 182, Saturday, January 3rd, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Las Vegas.
UFC Fight Night, Sunday, January 18th in Boston, Massachusetts. Main event, 5-round featherweight bout between Conor McGregor and, what's his name, Dennis Seaver,
yeah.
The Pride of Ireland versus the little short steroid boy.
Yeah. I think there's like, what is he, Croatian or some shit? Russian?
Seaver?
Yeah, he's something.
I have to look it up.
Yeah, he's like Norwegian or some shit, I can't remember.
I think we both have made it pretty clear who we want to win that fight.
Hell yeah. I don't really knock them out. I pick their own.
He's pretty confident about it too. McGregor is.
Yeah.
I haven't really heard Seaver talk anything bad or good about the fight.
No, he's one of those guys. He's the I'll let my talking be in the ring kind of guys. He doesn't talk shit. You can get right in his face. He's like, yeah, whatever. We're gonna fight. I don't talk. But I like Seaver. He's not a guy I dislike. I actually really like Seaver. So
he's half Russian, half German, but he's from Russia.
There you go. I knew he was something.
One of those Eastern Bloc things.
Yeah, he was an Eastern.
I don't know. I'd probably say I don't think McGregor's gonna knock him out, dude.
He's a hard dude to knock out, man. I
Yeah,
don't
he's too short and stocky too, and I
know.
don't know.
But I think Seaver beat Pat Barry, and Pat Barry's I think that's who he beat, and Pat Barry's a bad motherfucker, man. That dude ass. I think that's who Seaver beat a while back.
I
But
think
this is only Conor McGregor's 5th fight, I think, isn't it? In the UFC?
no.
Yeah. It's like 5 or 6, yeah.
Seaver's last win was to Charles Rosa, and then he lost to Cub Swanson. He beat Nam Fan,
That guy's a fucking douchebag.
and he beat Diego Nunes. Matt Wyman, is that what you're thinking of?
Matt Wyman, yeah. Maybe it's Matt Wyman I'm thinking of. I don't know. I just remember I saw his first fight and his second fight and his third fight, and he's just a humble guy. He kicks like a fucking maniac. He could take a fucking punch, so I don't know. We'll see.
You are correct. This is going to be Conor McGregor's 5th fight in the UFC, although his complete MMA record is 16-2.
Yeah, if you for some reason don't know who Conor McGregor is, look at any highlight reel he's got. He's fucking amazing. Okay,
He's really good. He does stuff you don't see people do.
yeah,
He's like Anderson Silva almost, like the way he moves and everything.
he's got angles and he can duck and slip punches and he can kick any different fucking way. He's fucking crazy fit. He can hit hard as a fucking mule.
He's got crazy angles.
Yeah.
Also on that card, Uriah Hall is going to be fighting. Excuse me.
Queer.
Costas Filipao.
Costas Philippou, dude, I guarantee you, I can predict and guarantee Uriah is going to lose that fucking fight. I can guarantee it.
Dude, Uriah loses every fucking fight. Remember, he was like the future of the sport, and then he just like sucked.
It's like Dana White said. He's got everything you need, except he's just not a fighter. He's not a fighter. He's not a fighting person. He's just an athletic person.
Hello.
So I can pretty much guarantee he's going to lose that fight. That guy's dumb. Fuck him.
So, prediction, I'm going to say McGregor by decision, dude. I think they're going to go the distance.
I would say it's going to not be a KO, but I think it's going to be a TKO.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He could probably out-cardio him.
Oh, so yeah. Wait.
My daughter.
Listen to the silence in my house. Only thing you hear is motherfucking beers popping. Oh, yeah.
All right.
But, yeah, I think it's TKO. That's my prediction, TKO. Second, maybe third round.
Okay. UFC Fight Night, Saturday, January 24th. Stockholm, Sweden.
Aye.
Gustafsson versus Johnson, main card. 5-round light heavyweight fight.
That's a tough one to call, man. That's 2 bad motherfuckers right there. That's one of those fights I don't want to call because I have no fucking idea who's going to win that.
Gustafsson is a bad motherfucker, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Except he did lose to John Jones.
No.
Also, Dan Henderson is fighting in the co-main event on that card.
Who's he fighting?
Gegard Mousasi.
Nah, I've heard of him. I don't even know.
He's pretty good. He's 35-5.
It's pretty good.
Henderson's like 52 now, isn't he, or something?
He's an old dude. He's probably like 44, 45, but man, he's just one of those dudes. You have to beat him with a baseball bat to knock the motherfucker down. It's crazy.
He's kind of like, he has that weird, like, you see some of those fighters, like, what was that guy that used to fight Ali all the time?
Joe Frazier?
Yeah, Joe Frazier. They kind of like, just kind of keep their head down and keep going. That's how Henderson is. Yeah.
And he's not afraid to take a punch to land one. He's like, hit me 5 times, but if I hit you with that one punch, you're fucking done.
And he keeps that right hand, like, always, like, ready to go. He's like, whoa. Did Bisping deserve it?
Yes, he did.
That's another one I don't think is going to be a knockout, dude. Gustafsson and Johnson.
Yeah, I think that's just going to be one of those fights. I think it's going to go 5 rounds, and they're not going to – it's not going to be a pussy fight. It's going to be a good fight, but it's going to go 5 rounds. If somebody's getting knocked out anyway, it's going to go 5 rounds easy.
So that's Saturday, January 24th.
That's going to be a good card. It's a good card.
Now, the next big one that I'm really excited for is UFC 183. Saturday, January 31st. Anderson Silva making his comeback debut versus Nick Diaz, Las Vegas, Nevada.
And it's kind of a comeback debut for him too, sort of.
5-round middleweight bout. Is it for a belt? 5-round.
No, it's not for a belt.
Is it like an interim or something?
No, because Weidman's the champion there.
Why would it be 5 rounds? I thought
it might be
3 rounds.
It might be a #1 contender fight. In that case, if either one of them wins, whoever's going to fight Weidman, dude, they're going to fucking lose because neither of those guys can take that guy. Neither of them. I don't care what anybody says.
You don't think Anderson Silva can beat Weidman?
No.
Dude.
It's already been proven that he can't. He already lost to him. Broke his fucking leg.
Okay. Maybe that's a conversation for another video.
Yeah.
So Anderson Silva, Nick Diaz. Also on that card, Miesha Tate is going to be fighting Sarah McMahon.
Mm-hmm.
Miesha Cupcake Tate 15-5, Sarah McMahon 8-1.
Yeah.
I don't really care about the chick fights, although I like watching Ronda Rousey fight.
I'm starting to get into it just because now I'm not saying I didn't want it in the UFC, but now it's in the UFC. I'm trying to keep up with it. But I think in that fight, I think McMahon will win that fight. I'm going to say because she's more of a boxer, she's more of a scrapper. Miesha Tate's more of a wrestler.
Miesha Tate is a wrestler. Like she doesn't have very good stand up. I don't think.
No, not at all. That's been shown many times, but Sarah McMahon or whatever the fuck, she can scrap, man, and she's not afraid to get punched. So I think she'll win that fight pretty easily.
Also on that card is Tyrone Woodley versus Kelvin Gastelum. Kelvin Gastelum 11-0. Tyrone, the chosen one, Woodley 14-3.
Some of those fights can go either way. It's like somebody might get knocked out, somebody might get choked out, or might go to decision. Who fucking knows?
I don't see Nick Diaz being knocked out by Anderson Silva.
No, I don't think so either. I think obviously Nick Diaz has the cardio advantage. Everybody knows that. Stand-up's kind of hit or miss.
Nick Diaz's stand-up is weak, dude.
That's what's weird though. It's not weak, like weak as in he can't really knock you out, but he just peppers people until they get frustrated, like fuck you, and they make a mistake, and that's when he takes you down.
But I think the one guy that won't get frustrated is Anderson Silva.
Yeah, and any one of those little peppery punches that will work on anybody else aren't going to work on fucking Anderson Silva. No way.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a really good fight.
I think so too. A lot of people are, from what I've heard from friends and coworkers and shit, are saying, of course, they're not real fans. Oh, Anderson's just going to kill him. It's going to be over in 2 seconds. Yeah, I wouldn't really count Diaz out.
I mean, that's what you would think, but
again, on paper. But I don't know. Anderson, I don't dislike the guy. I never had any hatred for the guy. I like him, but
he's had a lot of time off, you know?
Yeah, a lot of time. Hi, punk rocker. Hey.
And you know he's going to be thinking about that leg every time he throws a kick, if he even throws a kick.
Yeah. And that was just one of those fluke things. It's like, as far as UFC, I don't think that's happened a lot. It's happened quite a few times in MMA altogether, but that's just one of those fluke things when you throw that kick and the guy checks it and you hit it perfect. Just snap your fucking leg.
That was like a big time fluke thing.
I watched the doctor talking about how they do that surgery. It was not what I expected at all. It's like, that's how they do that? God damn. Oof. I thought they put the titanium bar like on the outside and it helped it go together, but it's like straight down the bone, like in his bone. I didn't know that. That's fucking crazy.
I think the way you're thinking is how they used to do it.
Yeah.
All right, so that's UFC 183, Nick Diaz, Anderson Silva. I think we're both saying it's not going to be a knockout, yeah?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't think either of them could knock the other guy out. I just don't see it happening.
I don't see Diaz winning, though, dude. I really don't.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a good fight either.
No, I think it'll be like a GSP fight. Like every time you watch his fight, you expect something crazy to happen, and it's like an all right fight. And you're like, well, it's all right.
That's all right. It could go either way, though, dude. It really could. I don't know. Maybe I'm just giving Anderson too much credit.
Yeah. It's just like they both have like Anderson's crazy, amazing with his stand up, but maniac, but you can't take him down. He won't tire out.